Good afternoon and welcome back to the garden. The first job we're going to do today, we're going to put in the Christmas potatoes. If you want to try some potatoes for Christmas, you need to be getting them in as soon as possible. These are what we managed to get. These are Charlotte, all different sizes, so I've sort of mixed them. So there's big ones and small ones. We'll be putting 4 in each bag. The compost is coir. I'm putting these in coir. I have mixed some vermiculite in it as well, as you can see. And there is a slow release already in this coir. So we'll plant these 2 with you, and then I'll plant the other one up this afternoon. Saves a bit of time. Now these are the potatoes, as I said, we're going to use. See, they're all nicely sprutted. Now it's not essential to sprut Christmas potatoes, but if they have got spruts on, it does give them that bit of a start. Now we bought these from the garden centre, and they're potatoes that were kept from last year, so that you can set them now and they'll grow. If you try to set any of your own from this year's harvest, they just won't grow until next year. So try and buy the ones that have been kept in good conditions. They must have been kept in the dark, I think, and cool. These are classic potatoes for Christmas. These are actually Charlotte, which are a salad potato, so they'll be very nice. I shall put 4 in. I'm just going to lay them on top. Well, no I won't. I'll just bury them for now, and then I should top it up. I've got a little bit more compost ready just to top them up, and we'll put 4 in. And so I won't take any of the spruts off like we do for the main crop and the earlies, etc. outdoors. We just want potatoes out of these. I'll set this one. 4 more. Try and put them so the rose end, which is where the most spruts are, upwards if you can, but it doesn't really matter, but it does help that little bit. These will be up in no time, as you'll see in the next few week or so. They'll be up. I just want to top up a little bit. Put 2 in, there you go. And then what I should do is, when these break the surface, maybe up to this bag, I'll fill it again, and then I should turn the bag up so they can grow on nicely within the bag then. That should be plenty in those. As regards watering, coir does tend to hold its water very well. Sometimes you find with coir the top's dry and you think, oh, they're dry, but the bottom or just under the surface will still be plenty wet with coir. So I should put these on one side, get them up. I should plant the other one later today, I think, if I get time today, and then within two weeks they should be up. Watering, once they're up, I might just give them a little bit of water just to settle them, but as regards now, none. I think we need to go down and harvest the Coco De Paimpol, get those beans out ready. We'll do that next. Now we've popped down the bottom where the Coco De Paimpol is. Now the beans that were in the 2 rows next to this, whatever has got into our soil, took those out straight away, just killed them out. Likewise the garlic and the onions, etc. But the Coco De Paimpol seems to be okay. And well, it is okay because it's grown up, it's produced, and now we're harvesting it. This is what you're looking for harvesting, this colouring, etc. But it doesn't really matter. The heat and the wet and all sorts we've had this year has actually dried some of them out, but don't worry, they're perfectly alright. I'll show you one here, look. If you can get one. Oh, this one. Just take that one out, hang on. If they're dried out a bit, you take the blunt end and just squeeze it so it splits, and then just open them up and the beans drop out. I'll just show you a full one. That's the preference, but I don't think it makes any difference. Squeeze the end, split it, and if I can show you, oops, well, I can't show you, but there's the beans, look, very nice beans. Now I'll just do a few. These are called the king of the beans. I don't know why, but Diane says they're very, very useful. Just strip them off. It's better to two of you. One can strip off and the other one can squeeze the end and strip them out. Look. Just split the end and just take them out. Look. Plop, plop, plop. They're actually better when they have dried. There you go. Pinch the end or pull the end, whatever, and it just opens up and they drop out. There you go. They're there. So for time wise, what we'll probably do is strip them off today, and then over the next day or so we'll slowly pod them all and get them ready for storage. Easily stored and good cooking beans. There's quite a heavy crop, so we need to, and these obviously go to compost bin. I am cutting them off to leave the roots in. I'll just do this one, any left on it. Take them all. That's it. Right, we'll get them picked. I'll get Diane to help me because it takes quite a while. And if you see up there, if you look at the top, they're the pongo beans that we left on this side. So we'll use those for seed. They're not quite ready, but we'll take those as and when and hang them in the shed. Now, there's no need to leave the Coco De Paimpol in the garden, because what we pick, if you just soak them, they'll quickly germinate even next year. You can see them, there's quite a few, look. And just drop them in there for now. I'll do this one, then I'll cut off quite a few. Some of them are quite big, look, there's some big beans in there. A good crop for the year we've had, and tell you the truth, I haven't really been out here watering them every day or anything like that. But Diane and I will just harvest them and put the beans in the tray to show you what we've got to do, podding. Now there's a full tray of bean Coco De Paimpol. They call it the king of the beans, and we'll show them again once they've all been podded, and it's like a tray of pearls. It's a lovely, lovely bean. Just popped to the plum tree because we're that pleased this year. We got some plums. We've waited a while for these, so we're going to enjoy them, believe me, and they are absolutely beautiful. Can you see them all hung there? Now when you go to harvest them, you just lift them up and they come away in your hand. So we will be harvesting them in the next day or so. Now we've had this storm that's just come through, the remnants of it are still blowing a little bit. But I was so worried about the plums. A few dropped off, but there's more hanging than what dropped, so we're so pleased we've got some plums. That's about it for this week. I just wanted to show you though about the Christmas potatoes. If you wanted some for Christmas, you need to get them in now, but remember, always buy the ones that have been prepared for it. They actually call them Christmas potatoes. They're not too expensive. Now that'll be it. Thank you for watching and being with us.